do what this guy says. We all want to swim in a Scrooge McDuck-style money pit, but most of us would rather eat nails than listen to financial advice. We think there's a magic button for getting rich. That button looks like hard work and common sense, and nobody embodies that more than Warren Buffett. So, let's dive into the Oracle of Omaha's top tips for managing money. Thanks for subscribing and liking the video. I appreciate you. Secret tip number 1. Don't be a spendthrift, nincompoop. First up, Buffett says you gotta save your pennies. Think of it like this. Imagine your money is a delicious pizza. You wouldn't just scarf down the whole thing in one go, would you? Unless you're Joey Chestnut. Probably not. That's what saving brings your financial pizza and making it last. Secret tip number 2. Invest in yourself. No, not like that. Buffett's always banging on about investing in yourself. Now, before you go booking that one-way ticket to find yourself in Bali, he doesn't mean blowing your savings on a spiritual retreat with questionable sanitation. He's talking about learning new skills, improving your education, that sort of thing. Investing in yourself is like forging your own financial sword. Secret tip number 3. Living below your means. And no, I don't mean moving back in with your parents. Don't worry, I'm not suggesting you move into a cardboard box and live off ramen noodles. It's about resisting the siren song of that shiny new gadget.
Going with the latest iPhone
Chapter 4. Secret tip number 4. Long-term investments. It's like watching grass grow, but with more money. Buffett's a big fan of the long game. He doesn't go chasing after the latest get-rich-quick scheme. He's more of a plant a money tree and let it grow for decades kind of guy. Investing is the same. So be patient, my little money-hungry caterpillars. Your financial butterfly is coming. Chapter 5. Secret tip number 5. Avoid debt, because credit cards are the devil's tickle trunk. Now let's talk about debt, specifically how to avoid it like it's a particularly contagious strain of the flu. Credit cards, those are the devil's tickle trunk, my friends. Chapter 6. Secret tip number 6. Understand your investments, or just nod along like you do. Buffett says you should understand what you're investing in. Now, I know what you're thinking. T. Berry, I can barely understand my Spotify Wrapped, let alone the intricacies of the stock market. And that's okay. You don't need to be a financial whiz kid to make smart investments, but you should at least have a basic understanding of where your money's going. Remember that whole planting a money tree analogy. Well, even the most magical money tree doesn't sprout overnight. Investing takes time, patience, and a healthy dose of ignoring the urge to check your portfolio every 5 minutes. It's like waiting for a good cup of tea to steep. The same goes for investments. Chapter 8. Secret tip number 8. Diversify your investments. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. unless that basket is very sturdy and you're very untrusting of eggs. Diversification. It's not just a fancy word, it's a crucial concept in investing. Unless you have an unusually sturdy basket, for most, spreading investments is like having a backup plan. Chapter 9. Secret tip number 9. Never stop learning. Unless you're learning how to juggle chainsaws, that's just showing off. The world of finance is constantly changing. New trends emerge, markets fluctuate, and that guy in your office who claims to be a cryptocurrency expert is probably just making it all up. The point is, you can never know enough. Keep learning, keep exploring, keep asking questions. Stick to learning about things like bonds, ETFs, and maybe how to bake a decent loaf of sourdough bread. Chapter 10. Secret tip number 10. Give back, because sharing is caring, and also good for your karma. Last but not least, Buffett's a big believer in giving back. And no, I don't mean re-gifting that hideous fruitcake your aunt sends you every Christmas. I'm talking about donating to charity, volunteering your time, or just generally being a decent human being. Think of it like this. You've worked hard, you've invested wisely, and now you've got a nice plump money tree. Why not share some of that bounty with those less fortunate? Hootro. Now go forth and make Warren proud, or at least try not to lose all your money. So there you have it, folks. Warren Buffett's top 10 tips for financial success. Follow these and you'll be well on your way to becoming the next Oracle of Omaha. Or at the very least, you'll be able to afford something other than ramen noodles for dinner. Remember, investing is a marathon, not a sprint. Subscribe for more questionable financial advice. Thanks for subscribing and liking the video. I appreciate you.